Are you tired of eating vegetables like a medieval peasant? Do leafy greens trigger something deep in your childhood that you haven't unpacked yet? Introducing powdered vegetables! For when you want the idea of health without the bother of actual chewing.
Before greens powder, sad, tired, full of regret. After greens powder, swole, centered, ready to work on your relationships with your estranged kids.
Just one scoop gives you the nutritional density of a salad, the flavor of your lawnmower blade, and the satisfaction of pretending you're doing something healthy. Powdered vegetables! Because when life gives you kale, just dehydrate it and charge $80 per month.
Are greens powders the health hack your gut's been begging for? Or just expensive plant dust marketed by people who think kale is a personality? I'm Jake and this is Bottom Line. I've spent over 10 years in the supplement industry for my career. Now, I break it all down so you know where we separate the solid supplements from the scams. So you don't end up buying overpriced greens powders from your old high school friend who just launched her wellness journey. From AG1 and Bloom to Greens Gummies, we're breaking down the trend that turned lawn clippings into luxury wellness.
Worth it or worthless?
Greens powders are basically what happens when you take vegetables, dry them out, and blend them with herbs, probiotics, adaptogens, and maybe a hint of sorcery, then convince people they're too busy to eat a salad. They exploded in popularity thanks to gut health trends, their convenience, Instagram and TikTok wellness influencers, and the terrifying reality that most of us haven't eaten a vegetable since the Obama administration. They're sold as a cure-all, energy, digestion, immunity, metabolism, your ex not texting you back. But are they really doing anything? Let's dive in. The water's fine and green. AG1. AG1 is the Rolex of supplements. Shiny, overpriced, and tells the same time as a Casio does. It's also the cult leader. It's got fans. It's got subscribers. It's got a $79 a month price tag. Here's what it claims. Foundational nutrition, gut-brain support, mood, energy, longevity, and inner peace, which is crazy because my therapist charges way more. But what's actually in it? 75 ingredients. Proprietary blends so vague, you need a decoder ring to figure that shit out. Mixed with doses so low, your spinach has performance anxiety. Psst, you're not getting clinical levels of anything. You're getting a wellness vibe in a scoop. AG1 is like a green Tesla. Sleek, overhyped, and 90% of buyers just want to be able to tell other people they have it. Check out my full video breakdown on AG1 and their shady founder in my previous video. Link in the description. Bloom. Bloom is greens powder for people who say, I'm a wellness girly, but also believe frozen yogurt is a probiotic therapy. It's all about the aesthetic, folks. Pastel branding, fruity flavors, and unboxing videos that feel like you're watching someone join a cult, but with better lighting. But when you actually look at the ingredients, woof. It's light on actual greens and heavier on stevia and fairy dust. It's the Stanley Cup of supplements. Cute, colorful, well-marketed, and probably just water. It's not terrible, but it's more of a green-flavored placebo than a powerhouse. I tell you what though, those TikTok girls showing off their flat stomachs know how to sell a dream. We're now entering the era of greens for dudes.
Yes.
Greens, but let's make it want to punch a hole in drywall. Let's break down the top bro greens powders. Primal Greens, for men who want to detox and dominate the squat rack. BPN Strong Greens, actually tastes good. Solid formula, still overpriced. But Nick Bear probably runs marathons faster than I drive, so who am I to judge? Transparent Labs Prebiotic Greens, surprisingly solid. Clinical doses, no bullshit. It's like if broccoli had a six-pack and did its own taxes. Caged Organic Greens, claims to be elite. Sounds like the greens version of CrossFit though. Impressive, but someone's definitely going to bring it up on the first date. Honestly solid though. I love that they list the amounts of everything. Transparency, people. We need transparency. So yeah, it's arugula that calls you brother and tells you to optimize your morning. Are they better than nothing?
Yes.
Are they better than vegetables? Not unless your vegetables are deep fried and come with a collectible toy. Now let's talk about greens gummies, or as I like to call them, scam candy. You know, for when you want all the health benefits of vegetables, but also draw the line at chewing produce. And believe in magic, because if you believe these work, I've got some essential oils to sell you that will do your taxes. So let's break it down. These are packed with sugar or sugar alcohols. Nice. Underdosed to the point of irrelevance. Nice. And basically health theater. Imagine if Flintstones vitamins dropped out of college and started a pyramid scheme. Yes, they're fun. Yes, they taste good. But you're getting more candy than kale. This ranks for me as skip completely. So, are any greens powders actually worth it? Yes. Here's what makes a good greens powder in my opinion. The criteria I have is transparency, dose, and no fairy dusting. I want to see a transparent label, no proprietary blends. I want real doses of effective ingredients, and I want minimal fillers or fluff. So my picks that I see as solid products would be number 1, Transparent Labs, prebiotic greens. Clean, effective, no sketchy blends. 2 would be Live It Up Super Greens, budget-friendly, clean formula. Don't love the proprietary blend, but the amounts and order of ingredients are solid. Number 3 would be Caged Organic Greens. Premium price, but real clinical ingredients. It also has your daily dose of adaptogens from KSM 66, which is a high potency form of ashwagandha. Last but not least, Sports Research Organic Greens. Affordable, solid ingredient panel, just don't love the proprietary blends. But also does give you the adaptogens like Caged does. Look, the takeaway is if your greens powder tastes like compost and disappointment, it might actually be working. If your greens powder tastes amazing and it's clear and you can see through it, it's bull. Bottom line, if you're eating like a raccoon with a DoorDash account, a greens powders can be a step up in nutrition. But if you think it replaces vegetables, that's like thinking Axe body spray replaces a shower. Greens powders can fill gaps, especially if you're not getting a wide range of fruits and vegetables. But don't expect them to save you from your lifestyle. They won't turn your 3-day-old pizza habit into optimized performance. Remember, supplements should support and supplement our lifestyles, not be a total replacement. But that's my opinion. What do you think? Drop your favorite greens powder or the worst one you've ever tried in the comments. I want the drama. I want the horror stories. And if you learned something today, I would appreciate it if you could hit like on this video, please subscribe to my channel, hell, send it to a friend, and maybe go touch some real grass outside. Thanks for checking out Bottom Line. We'll see you next time.